Alright, we should be live here, everybody. Let me just move my mic into a better position. Here we are. Coming at you live, the MBL TikTok. We have the Panthers taking on the Dolphins in regular season action. The Dolphins off to a rocky start thus far, going 2-4 in this season. And the Panthers actually starting off pretty well, going 5-2, leading the league thus far. So, as it stands right now, the Dolphins are in for a bit of a beating. As always, I'm your host, Vision3206, a second baseman for the Riptide. So I will be commentating the play-by-play in the booth today, the umpires tonight being Iced Coffee and Alex C18. Should be in for a treat here. The Panthers eager to continue their winning streak and continue sailing up the... I think they're the AL ladder. And the Dolphins desperate to stop the bleeding, trying to get a win, trying to go 500. However, they will need 2 wins to do that, starting with tonight. A 2-4 record is not the greatest here in MBL. Just about a minute underway here. It looks like Hockey SB might be taking the mound tonight for the Dolphins. And I do know he isn't really a certified pitcher, but he should be pretty level-headed today. For those just joining, we're just about a minute away from getting started here. Just need a play ball from the umpire, and we're good to go. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Zach, for the share. Just make sure everything is good to go here. All right, and I think we're underway here. Thank you, Frosted Flakes, for the share. Just waiting a couple more seconds here. The Panthers showing up in full swing. They're all ready to go here. Poseidon, Jawak, Joshy GG, Fireball Max, Basic Jeff, Nick, the owner, in the chat here, watching his team, from what I heard, from a hot tub with a cigar, like a true baseball team owner. If you want to be like Nick or like any of these MBL players, the Discord link is in our bio, and the server IP is play.minecraftbaseball.com. Get like Nick. Once again, to those just joining, Dolphins need to stop the bleeding tonight. They're 2-4, and the Panthers are looking to continue their legendary run at a 5-2 standing, I believe. IP is play.minecraftbaseball.com. I'll drop it in chat right in the bottom left. Oh, there's no dots, but in between those spaces there should be periods. Alex C, the umpire, in the call, or in the TikTok. Should be all set here. We are a little late, but some extra time for these players to warm up and get themselves prepared for the game ahead. Sentex is having quite a season thus far. I believe he has 6 home runs on the season or something insane. Looking pretty good. Yeah, MVP season, I have to say. Wonder how the Dolphins pitcher Hockey will pitch around him today. He's one of those guys you kind of just want to walk or get him chasing stuff to get rid of him. Because once he gets contact on that ball does not stay in the park, I'll tell you that. Thank you, Bull, for the shares. Thank you, Lorax and Logan, for the follows. Oh, it's a member? No. And it does look like Hockey SB is getting the call on the pitching mound tonight. Again, more of a positional player. Maybe him Changing to... This guy does not know the commands. And the play ball has been given. Dolphins fielders starting to get onto the field here, taking their time. And it looks like the leadoff hitter today for the Panthers will be Hyper-B. Hyper-B, a former Wolf player, made it to the, I think the ALCS last season, stopped short by the Riptide. And there we go, the fielders are here, the batter is here, and we are good to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Hockey SB ready to go. Hyper challenging him. Hyper-B's also a left-handed hitter. He's a good contact hitter, him. His goal here in the one slot is just either get on base or see as many pitches as possible, let his team kind of get a grasp. And here we go. First pitch. Sinker gets in the zone for a strike. It's an 0-1 count here for Hyper-B. That one high and inside. Second one low. Designed to be a chaser pitch. Not taken there, though. 1-1 count. The 1-1. High and gets in there with a knuckleball. 1-2 count. The 1-2. Hit hard down the line. That should stay fair. Actually, it just barely creeped out foul. And the umpire is going to call it on line and fair. And they should take a review there and look at it. That did barely creep out foul ball. And both sides are going to argue for their call. Umpire called it fair. And the call on the field is going to stand with the umpires. The umpires are going to say it was a fair ball. The Dolphins should be able to challenge here. Interesting call there from the umpire. That definitely barely creeped foul by maybe a meter or two. Kind of dropped right in between. And they are going to challenge. Heads are being tapped. You know, they're tapping the helmets saying to challenge that call. And the umpire is going to review the clip. So, by the looks of it, this one should be coming back. Hyper-B back up to the plate, a 1-2 count on a very, very long foul ball. For those of us just joining, game has just started. You haven't missed too much. First batter hitting a foul ball down the right-handed line? Yeah, it looks like the right-hand foul line. And it's being currently reviewed by the umpires who called it fair initially. Not the greatest start for the umpires, but once again, from standing here, it's a pretty hard call to make, even with the zoom. So, can't judge them too hard. There's only so much umpires can do. Can I buy your left fielder a new mouse? Triple P, thank you for the share. Thank you for the 120 viewers watching so far. Once again, you are watching MBL regular season action. It's the Panthers taking on the Dolphins. What's going on, Lubos? Looks like the fielders are doing some fielding practice to stay warm in the as we lose many viewers. Hopefully this call gets done very quickly because this is upsetting. It's on Java. It's 1.19.2 and it's play.minecraftbaseball.com. How to play, very easy. You know, hit balls, throw balls, catch balls, baseball. You feel me? It's just baseball. Minecraft baseball. They need to make this call soon though. Call is going to stand. It's going to be called a fair ball from the umpire even after a review. So an interesting call there from the umpire will leave Hyper-B on first with a single. Miller, the link is in bio if you'd like to join. And Sentex now up at bat. Once again, this is the guy to watch. hitting back-to-back homers in a game and getting walked the rest of the time. First pitch, he's going to take it low and inside. It's a 1-0 count. Second one hit pretty hard up the second baseman's. I can't talk here. Tried to gun him out at 2. Falling over to 3. A little tired right now. I apologize. But yeah, hard ball hit right up the infield. And that will be a single for Centex. Probably one of the first singles this guy's gotten. He's used to hitting home runs, him. Now up to the plate. Fireball Max 34. Runners on first and second. Nobody out here in hockey. SB in the first inning's already in a jam. I'll change the angle just in case they try to steal. 1-0 count here for Fireball Max. Second pitch hit pretty hard, and that's a foul. Apologies for the angle. Here we go. 1-1 count. Swung on and missed. A 1-2 count here for Fireball. Hockey needs to bail himself out of the jam he is in currently. And a swing and a miss, and it's a strikeout on the day. Fireball striking out in 4 pitches as Joshy GG is now up at bat. Go ahead and join the Discord and tell him Vision sent you. Vision as in sight. Let him know it was me. So 1 away and runners on first and second here as Joshy GG steps up at bat in the cleanup spot. Not entirely sure what's happening here as everyone kind of runs around and they're having fun here. Runner on first, runner on second, and Joshy GG up at the plate here. First pitch. Sinker down the middle. I mean, we got a perfect angle of that one. That's not a pitch you're going to want to take. That's one that you want to lay on, get that right field. So it's an 0-1 count here for Joshy GG. The pitch. Low and inside for a ball. He may have taken one down the middle, but he does have some good hesitation. Not a batter you'll see chasing too much. And he does chase that one right up the infield. Directly to the right fielder. And it might be a ground out to him. And it is a ground out to the right fielder. As now 2 are away. And the catcher's going to run down Hyper B at third. But Joshy did his job moving them forward a little bit. And a ground out to the right fielder is what it'll be scored as runners are now on second and third as Poseidon's up at bat. First pitch, a sinker inside, gets in for a strike. 0-1 count here for Poseidon. Down the middle, a 4-seam. And the umpire's going to call it for a quick pitch. Third pitch, swung on it, right up the infield. Hyper B's going to come home. They're going to try to get him out at 1, but Poseidon will overrun the bag. Centex looking for the home and does not get there. There is no hit by pitch because the batter can line up anywhere in the box, so they can realistically line up super far inside. And it's also not real baseball where people are getting hit by actual like 95-mile-per-hour hits, and that's a long strike 1 for him. Una up at bat here. Already 6 batters in the first inning. Hockey's struggling in the jam here as 1 run comes in for the Panthers in the form of an RBI single for Poseidon. The 0-2. Couldn't get him to chase. Centex looking to come home. And in that pressure, he's going to let him steal second. So Poseidon will record a steal on his season. And Una is still up at the plate here. Down the middle for a strike 3. So switching sides here, it's the bottom of the first, and the Panthers already lead by 1 as Hockey was able to let up 4 hits that first inning. Or apologies, 3 hits. The grounder by Joshy GG did in fact move the bases, and Weapon X will lead off the Dolphins today. The link is in the bio. And a clear lag will put us on a bit of a break here, as it looks like Poseidon's taking the bump tonight for the Panthers. Nick, the owner, trusting his men tonight, he said. He's chilling in a hot tub with his friends, smoking cigars. So, get like him, I guess. Thank you, Ryan, Will, Jace, YT, Ultra, Briley. Thank you all for the follows. And here we go. Leadoff hitter in the form of Weapon X. More baseball, Javi. I remember you. First pitch. Down the middle for a four-seam. 0-1 count here for Weapon X early on. That one inside. Won't get him to chase it. I talked to the umpire before the game, Iced Coffee. Asked him what he's looking for, what he's trying to prevent this game, and he said he wants to just have a clean game, prevent the quick pitch, as we did see earlier, and kind of more of a clean game is what he was saying. He wants players to be nice to each other and just kind of have fun for some baseball. And as you can see in chat, he's really harping on that quick pitch rule. And a pop out from Weapon X and a first swing from Hockey, the 2-hole hitter. I know, never really the case in MBL where there's clean games. But he said he's going to try his hardest, and that's what we hope. 0-2 count. Swung on, popped up in the infield, and the third baseman's kind of losing sight of that one in the air. And the shortstop had to come in to help him. Though it did look like he had that pretty clean. Gauthier now up at bat. Nobody on and 2 outs here for the Dolphins early on. Poseidon with a good start. 1-0 count here for Goat. And the forkball finds its way in the zone. It's a 1-1 here. It is, in fact, Java only. Second one swung on, gets towards center field, and an easy catch there for Centex as the Panthers will run directly to their dugout after retiring the side. So 2 pop-outs and a fly-out will ruin the Dolphins' chances at scoring in the first inning. Top of the second coming your way here. For those just joining, it's a 1-0 game for the Panthers. Thank you, Dan and Gab, for the shares. And it will be Jawak Q, or as you'll hear me call him, Jawak, up at bat. Can we get sponsored by Tim Hortons? I'm drinking a coffee right now. It's pretty good. First pitch. Down the middle, swung on and missed. It's an 0-1 count for Jawak. After a bad inning like that, Hockey's just going to kind of want to quickly retire this side, save some stam, not really let up any more hits, but the Panthers hitters are rather disciplined. I say that as he chases a pitch inside for a 1-2 count. Most of them show plate discipline and are able to get those hits. We did see that early on with 3 hits in the game, or in the first inning, and a swing and a miss, and that gets rid of Jawak on strikes. And with Jawak striking out, that does bring, can he uncrouch if I can see his name? Bring Z-Point up at bat. And one away here, and that one's hit towards foul territory, left field, foul ball. 0-1 count here for Z-Point. After letting up 3 hits and a run, Hockey just kind of wants to cruise through the next couple innings, get his stand back. Best player is probably Vision S05. That guy, he plays like second baseman or something. Definitely not me. 0-1 pitch, hit pretty hard, and that's going to drop fair for Z-Point. And he's going to round first, head towards second. Ball thrown in, not in time, and Z-Point's going to get on the bag with a double. Best hitter, probably that Vision guy as well. Don't listen to this Nick guy. This Nick guy is awful at the game. And JJ Baseball kicker up at bat. He's a pitcher for the Panthers, traded from the Beacons very early on this season after not being too happy with the way the Beacons run their team. Yeah, I'm batting .375, Nick. Swung on, and that's going to drop for a base hit as well. And a messed up slide. Z's going to turn third and go for home. And that ball is going to be short. And one more will come in, and the play at 2 is there. He's out. Over sliding on that bag. JJ will be called out, going for a double. But he will get the RBI single. I do believe that is scored as a single for him. Unfortunately, unable to stay on that bag, swimming right past it. It's recorded as an RBI double, not even a single. Hyper B now coming up at bat with 2 outs here in the top of the second. He had a single his last at bat. He's 1 for 1 of the night. Well, we're good to see you, Waddle. I think the game's pretty fun to watch. Thank you, Micah, for the follow, and Arcs for the share. Favorite baseball team? You're not going to like this one. I am a Blue Jays fan. I'm Canadian. And the count's 1-1. I think the game's pretty fun. That pitch low and inside for a ball. It's a 2-1 count. There are 8 teams in the league. Currently, the Dolphins are sitting as one of the worst, and the Panthers one of the best. And a hard hit towards the outfield. That one's back there. No doubt about it. And Hyper B will circle the bases after a hard hit up the center field. A blink and you'll miss it hit. Caught me off guard there, and that ball's gone. Hyper B, absolute rocket to the outfield. And he'll circle the bases with a bit of a laugh, as that brings Centex, their power hitter, up. He's 1 for 1 with a single as well. Game is slipping away here from Hockey. First pitch low, and Centex will return it right back to him. 4-seam down the middle, won't be swung on. 1-1 count here for Centex. Second one popped up right behind him. Easy play there for the catcher, and that's an out. And he probably just got himself muted. All right. Long inning there, as Hockey needed to stand his ground. Only able to get rid of 3 pretty late there. 2 runs come in, and that'll be it for the Panthers as the bottom of the second's here. And that brings Bandelli up at bat. As you can tell, I'm kind of waffling in between. First pitch down the middle for a strike. The Dolphins got their side retired last inning. Hopefully they're trying to change it here. Trying to get some hits, get on the board. How many hits that was last inning? 3 hits last inning, a double, a single, and a home run. See you later, Dylan. So some struggle showing from Hockey. The 0-1 swung on, hit behind him for a foul tip. It's an 0-2 count here for Bandelli. Bandelli, a bit of a rookie, drafted last season, I believe. Showing some promise, but he's on a bit of a difficult team, and a swing and a miss on a pitch above his head, and that's a strikeout for Bandelli. Bandelli goes down on strikes, and that does bring up... Who's it bring up? Who's up? It brings up Superman. I think the game's pretty interesting. I personally think it's interesting. It's a bit of a race for first place right now. The Panthers, the Riptide, the Otters... Not the Otters. Panthers, Riptide, and I forget the third team, but lots of players fighting for... Lots of teams, fighting for the top of the spot. And Super doesn't really agree with that call, letting the umpire know that he does not agree with it. Pistons, thank you, Nick. Otters, Pistons, same thing. That ball will get down for a base hit. Super will run into first, and Fireball Max will stop that in left field. I believe it's been 10 seasons thus far. This is season X. And a single for Superman will ruin the no-hitter chance 2 innings in. As who? What the hell? Trend? No, we'll call him Trend. As Trend is now up at bat with a runner on first. Left-handed hitter. Swung on and missed. It's an 0-1 count. Super kind of just walking his way over too. Really messing with him there. If he's a Steeler, we'll flip her over. Best team in the league currently will either be the Pistons or the Panthers. So you are looking at what the league has to offer right now. And a mound visit here. It's hard to say who the GOAT is. There's a lot of good players this season. Join the link in the bio and you can learn to play. It's baseball. It's Minecraft baseball. You can't count out Riptide. Well, I don't want to be I don't want to favorite my team. Because if it's up to me, Riptide's going far. Yeah, Creeper was pretty good in his time. And the umpire's bringing the game to a halt here. And he's responding in the Get out of the TikTok chat, man. You got a game to umpire. 0-1 count. That ball's hit behind him. Hyper can't get a hold on that. Jacob, what team are you talking about right now? Oh, some of the Riptide. Yeah, I'm the best hitter on Riptide right now besides Ice. And that ball's behind him, an easy grab for Hyper B. And he'll walk towards the other team's dugout. And that'll bring up organ trafficking. Alright, yeah, you're the best contact hitter. So 2 away here and a runner on first as organ trafficking will try to get some run support for his team here. First pitch swung on, hit right up the infield. Sentex running over to grab it. Unable to get Superman out on time. That's a single there. And the hit will be called back. Organ trafficking standing on home plate for the at-bat. So that hit will be called back, and back comes organ trafficking after a nice single, and they'll have to go again. For those just joining, it's the bottom of the second inning, a 3-0 game here for the Panthers, and 2 away for the Dolphins, and a sweeping curve nipping the zone for a strike. Great pitch. Thank you, Little Crab and Champagne and Reese for the follows. And an overthrow and a steal. I kind of missed it while I was trying to talk to y'all. And Superman will be held at 2, looking for more. Can he do that? He's got to go back. Yeah, he could not do. Yeah. And they're going to argue that he wasn't on the mound, and they're going to talk to each other. Umpire needs to make a call here. And some arguing back and forth. MBL is on Bedrock. Or sorry, Jaffa. It's not on Bedrock. I apologize. And the umpire may have missed if the pitcher was on the mound, so this will get looked at. And they did, in fact, lose their challenge. So it looks like he's going to get sent back to second base with no chance of challenging. Call is dead ball, and the runner has to stay on second base. Yeah, if you have Java Minecraft, you can join the Discord link in our bio, and you can tell him Vision sent you. And the umpire probably will start issuing warnings soon as teams are getting a little rowdy with each other. And an 0-1 count here for organ trafficking. That one's popped up behind him, an easy grab for Hyper B, and that gets rid of organ trafficking. And a pop-out for organ trafficking ruins the chance of the Dolphins for scoring. In other news, Game 7 of the Stanley Cups in the third period, Florida's up 2-1 on the Oilers. If any of you hockey fans are in here. Hockey, now back on the mound here, speaking of hockey, and Fireball Max struck out his last at-bat, wanting to change it this time, leading off the inning. First pitch, right down the middle for a strike. It's an 0-1 count early on. The 0-1, chop towards third. Grab by Trend. Hard throw over to first and gets him. People don't really understand how hard it is to make that play from third base. That throw from first to third needs to be quick, accurate, and fast. You have to do a jump throw. Doesn't happen too often, but when it does happen, you need to make sure there's someone there that can get that put out. Joshy GG now up at bat. He's 0 for 1 today with a ground out. First pitch flicked on and hit pretty hard towards right field. Chances a ground out to right field. He's going to slide and beat it. And Joshy GG will slide to beat that ground out and be safe at first. Great heads-up play there by Joshy. Understanding he was beat if he didn't slide and having a perfect slide there. And that will bring up Poseidon. He's 1 for 1. And some arguing back and forth as the Dolphins are unhappy with the calls today. To build this, I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't there when they built the stadium, but I do know stadiums don't take a little bit. They do take quite a while. Swing and a miss, and that one's inside for a strike. Well, yeah, he swung at it. Second pitch behind him. It's a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss in the knuckleball. It's a 1-2 count here for Poseidon as the runner takes off, but it was a dead ball. Swung on and hit him, and that will be looking for a QP. And the QP call will be there to QP on Hockey. It's a 2-2 count here for Poseidon. 2-2. Going inside for a ball. It's a 3-2 count. Runner at first will get a head start like he hasn't been running the entire time. Full count here for Poseidon, working his way on the plate. It's basically baseball, Riley. It swung on and missed for the strikeout on a full count. That pitch was inside and looked to be a ball. And hello? Is that not a strikeout? Okay, I guess not. Ball's hit pretty hard. Back there and gets down. Almost gone. It's hard to explain. You're gonna have to. You have to just hop on and play. You feel me? Yeah, I thought that was a strikeout. Was that not a strikeout? Did he hit that ball? Oh, he hit the ball. That's why. That makes sense. A single for Poseidon. That brings up Una with 1 out and a runner on first and second. And they take off for the steal, and that ball is thrown directly to the third baseman. And he's going to walk him down and hit him with the ball and send him back. Saying, get back, fatty. All right. 1-0 count here for Una with runners on first and second and 1 away. Java is, in fact, on PC. The 1-0. Swung on and hit. Gets past the shortstop, and that will load the bases unless Joshy digs for more, and he does. And the ball will get thrown pretty hard back to the catcher and hold him there. Bases are loaded with a single from Una, bringing Jawak up to the plate. 1 out here. Hockey in the third jam this game. Been 3 innings and 3 jams for him. Not the greatest appearance thus far. Occasionally streamed on YouTube. I believe it's mainly just TikTok, though, because a lot of people like TikTok. Swing and a miss, and it's a 0-1 count here for Jawak. Hockey needs to have perfect pitching here. Bail them out of this. Swung on and missed. 0-2. We do not, I don't believe we do full games on YouTube. So once again, 1 away, and bases are loaded for Jawak. The pressure getting to him, popped up. Superman charging over for the ball, catches it, and Joshy taking off. Looked like he wanted it, but couldn't. So that puts 2 away, and Z-Point now up at bat. Z-Point had a double his last at bat. He's 1 for 1 today, so with bases loaded, Hockey's going to have to pitch very carefully. Swing and a miss, and it's an 0-1 count for Z-Point. Bases loaded. Z-Point eager to do something for his team here. Already up 3-0. The 0-1. Swung on. Hit towards shortstop. Easy grab. Throw over to first. In time, and that's an out. Hockey able to bail his team out with a ground out there. No runs come in, and they'll be swapping sides to the bottom of the third. I do believe more teams are added, the more people join. So the more players there are. I think we went from 6 to 8 or 7 to 8 or something of the sort. It is in fact a server. The IP is play.minecraftbaseball.com, and how long it took to make, I have no idea. Thank you, Umpire Iced. Link is in fact in bio. So the Dolphins, who only have one hit on the night, are back up here to attempt to get some runs back for themselves. It's going to be Sports Av leading off. If you want to play, the IP is play.minecraftbaseball.com, and the Discord is in our bio. Tell them Vision sent you. The Big V is what they call me. No one calls me that. Swing and a miss, and it's an 0-1 count here for Sports. Looking at the dirt, wondering why the hell did I swing at that. Swing and a miss again. It's an 0-2 count on Sports. His plate vision not the greatest right now. The 0-2 high three times over. The 1-2 also high, but swung on and hit pretty hard back there, and that'll be an easy fly out there for Centex. Crazy how the how much contact he made on a pitch above his head. And it looks like Sports drops to 0 for 15 on this season. So not the greatest start for him, as Yeezy's back is now up. Swung on, hit, popped up. Chance for the catcher to get there, unable to. The Discord link should be working. We did refresh it last time. Not sure why it wouldn't be. That went outside for a ball to 1-1 count. Once again, only one hit so far for the Dolphins. That one's popped up, and the pitcher wants it. The pitcher wants it, and he's going to run over and interfere with the ball, and he's going to get called out on that. And they called out on an interference, running over and stopping the catcher from grabbing it. And he's going to get a warning as Weapons now back up. Apologies, he's 0 for 1 today with a pop-out. Thank you, Grimace. You cannot play on PS5. It is Java only. And that one's low and away for a ball. It's a 1-1 count. What are you thinking? It's crazy. Hard hit towards center field. That won't get down. Centex is there for an easy fly out. And once again, they will swap sides and be retired. Not the greatest start for the Dolphins. Only one hit on the day, and that's a single by Superman. And that will bring the pitcher, not the pitcher today, but he plays pitcher, JJ Baseball kicker, up at bat. He's 1 for 1 with a single, swing and a miss, and it's a strike 1. Oh god, they're gonna argue in chat here. What do you think in supporting Winnipeg? Grimace, fight back. 1-1 count here for JJ Baseball. That one low and away. He won't chase that. 1-2. Or sorry, 2-1. Now it's 3-1. Hockey again putting himself in a jam. Hard hit. That might not get down as Goat Ye runs over and makes the easy play. So a fly out for JJ Baseball kicker will bring Hyper B back up. He's 2 for 2 with a single and a home run. I do not believe it's possible to be an announcer. I think we have... Actually, I think we have too many. And a pop-out first pitch. That's so unlucky for Hyper B. So he'll unhappily walk off to the other end, and they will get him on a pop-out. And so that brings the two-hitter Centex up at bat with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. He's 1 for 2 today with a pop-out and a single, I believe. Yep, a single and a pop-out. 1-0 count as he takes that. And a hard hit directly towards second baseman. Sports got it. And an easy toss over to first base, and Centex is out on the ground out. Sports got it. I don't know why I said that, but yeah. So retired the side there as Poseidon will take to the mound again. And Hockey Boss, Hockey SB should be up at bat. And he is. He's 0 for 1 today with a pop out behind him. For those just joining us, bottom of the fourth here, there's only 6 innings in the MBL, and the Panthers lead 3-0. This is not the playoffs. This is the regular season. Playoffs are not until like the end of July. Swing and a miss for hockey. It's 0-2. Swung on and popped up in between not even in between. That was in the infield, and an easy catch. Easy pop out there for the infield, and hockey will go down. Brings up Gauthier, who had a fly out his last at bat. He's 0-1. First pitch, strike. 0-1 count here for Gauthier. Thank you, Sibo. I don't know the betting odds, but if I had to make betting odds, I'd put Dolphins very, very, very underdog. The Panthers are currently considered the best team in the league. Gauthier going down on strikes. And the Dolphins as one of the worst. So two-way here, and Vandelli, who struck out his last at-bat, now up, taking the samurai helmet on. He looks actually fucking ugly without it. Jesus Christ. First pitch down the middle, and that will be very poor contact for Vandelli, as it's an easy catch for Una. Maybe put the fucking helmet back on. Actually gross. Once again, the side's retired for Dolphins, as they really can't get hits going today. And that'll bring the Panthers back up at bat, starting with Fireball Max, leading the inning off. He's 0-2 with a K and a ground out. I'm mainly the streamer for the TikTok, so I try to stream whenever I can. Weekends are typically hard for me because I work, but there are games almost every day. I would check around anywhere between 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And 0-2 with Fireball Max, swinging at 2 pitches here. We're live pretty often, to say the least. The Discord link in our bio. Hard hit by Fireball Max. There's your line drive. Whoever said they wanted that hits the wall. Fireball Max can't round 2 as they were able to stop the ball pretty quick. And that'll be a single for Fireball. That guy asked for ask and you shall receive on that line drive. That thing was swung on and hit hard, and that'll bring Joshy GG up at bat. He's 1-for-2 with a single and a ground out. First pitch swung on and missed. Beautiful line drive in the gap. I have to agree with you. Doesn't get better than that. That one's hit pretty hard, and that'll land foul. 0-2 count here for Joshy. Thank you, Myers, for the follow. Once again, Discord link in the bio, and whoa, got him looking. That is the first strikeout we've seen in this game where they're taking that pitch. A little embarrassing. Poseidon now up at bat. He's 2-for-2 with 2 singles. As I was saying, Discord link's in our bio. And the IP is play.minecraftbaseball.com. That one's right back up the middle. Easy grab from Vandelli. Touches 2. Throws over to 1. Double play. Poseidon with bad contact. Lets up a double play, and that ends the inning. Another chance for the Dolphins here to try to stop some bleeding. Once again, only 6 innings in this game, so they have 6 outs left to work with. That will bring Trend up at bat. Is it Trend or is it Superman? It's Superman first. He's 1-for-1. He is the only hit the Dolphins got today. I do not believe we're looking for team managers at the moment, and the link should be in the bio. If not, the game IP is play.minecraftbaseball.com. Slider in the zone for a strike. It's a left-handed batter. That's not really one you want to swing at. You like the ones that break towards you, not the ones that break away. Or sorry, vice versa. You like the ones that break away from you, not towards. 0-2 count here for Superman. And he stepped out a little late there. He's going to get called. And the umpire calls him for a strikeout, so swing and a miss, and he got him. 100% late. So you can hear me. Honestly, I'd toss him. Make the game interesting. Toss the guy. He's already got a warning. Toss him. Trent's now up at bat. Swing and a miss on the... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll do it. Hang on. Umpire ejected. And he's tossed. He's tossed. Yeezy is tossed. The umpire has tossed Yeezy out of the game. And the time is there for the umpire to make the call. Yeezy gets tossed in the first... I think that's the first streamed ejection we've seen this season. I believe there's been one before, but this is the first one you guys get to see, and the first one I get to see as well. So iced coffee, the umpire issuing an ejection on Yeezy. Actually, I'm not going to ask when he needs a temp ban. He's been ejected from the game. I agree. How do you get tossed in Minecraft baseball? Alright, we're going to look to get a live interview going here. Oh, wait, never mind. They're already in that. I think that was a fair ejection personally, Dynamane. All game he was saying some mean things. I think he got what he had coming to him. It was a matter of time and a swing and a miss from Trend. 0-2 count here for Trend. And that one's popped up. Dropped. I do believe it was deserved on both ends. I think the ejection was deserved, but so was the trash talk. I think if your team's doing pretty poorly, and that ball's hit pretty hard, and that's right towards the gap, and that's the second hit the Dolphins have gotten this game. And they'll get a hold of it and hold them at one. So Trend will reach on a single. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the follow, Waylon. And the Panthers have won the Stanley Cup in 7. Swing and a miss for Oregon. Trafficking, it's 0-1. He had a pop-up his last at-bat. And that one's popped up pretty harshly. Could bloop, and no, it does not bloop, and that is the end. That's not the end of the inning. I apologize. I thought it was 2 outs. It's only 1. Second pop out there for Trend. Sports is now up at bat. He's 0 for 16 this season, so he actually is batting an 0-0. And he's looking for the first hit this season. Yeah, I can't keep up. Sorry, I'm keeping stats too. First pitch taken by Sports. He's ready this time. 1-0 count here for Sports. Oh, Pups in the chat. Hit right back towards the pitcher, and he's going to drop to 0 for 16. Unfortunate hit there for Sports, and that'll end the inning there for the Dolphins. See if anyone wants a live interview this far. And that'll end hockey's game as it is a pitcher change. Hockey, not the best outing for him. Sure, I'll turn it down just for you. Just for you. I'll drop to 70. A little better. Poseidon, we should probably take this to a different VC so they can talk to each other.
Yo, how many strikeouts do I have this game? 4?
3.
Dang, man. I'm getting weak contact.
Alright, let's see if he joins. And that will bring
what's up?
At bat. And we are now live interview here with Poseidon. Poseidon, you've taken the mound today for the Panthers. Currently a complete game shutout, only allowing 2 hits. What's going through your mind right now?
I need you to knock on wood first, please.
Yeah, knock on wood. Zulus, we are live. If you could leave this call.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Sucking a Zulus right back up towards the pitcher, and that'll be an easy
nice
out
play.
there for Oregon trafficking. But as I was saying, once again, complete game shutout, knock on wood, and only 2 hits allowed. What's going through your head right now?
I don't know. I just feeling like I have to get it the last 3 outs. I got to shut it down because it doesn't matter if I give it 4 runs right here. They walk it off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
so
the game seems bad.
They're not pulling you, from what I'm hearing. The manager has decided to not make that call.
Yeah, I'm feeling good right now. I feel like my arm's pretty loose. You know.
Arm's pretty loose today.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm throwing slow, but
you're 2 for 3 today with 2 singles and a double play. So I'm, pretty powerful on both ends.
Let's not add the double play.
Yeah, sorry. 2 for 3 with an out. But, not
feels
much
good
more
though.
To go here. Yeah, not much more to go. I believe you are. No, you're not leading off the next inning. You are done on the hitting scale. Do you think your team can wrap it up nicely? A strikeout there for Jawak, as that'll bring up a Z point with 2 outs.
I mean, I feel a game-winning RBI today. Hopefully, it ends up being that way.
Yeah, and hopefully, once again, knock on wood, you're able to knock out these next 3 pretty quickly. Do you think if you get put into jam, they'll pull you, or are you ready to see this game through?
I think if I get into a jam, if I think if I get into a jam, I'm probably gonna pull myself. For the team. I'm not gonna be too forceful with my stats. If I throw 5 2/3, but we get the W, that's all that matters.
And that's what you want to hear, a team player. Thank you, Poseidon. It looks like this inning might be wrapped up, so you might have to go back out to that mound, swing and a miss, and that is it.
Yeah.
So
gotta lock in.
All right, and that is it for Poseidon, the pitcher for the Panthers, as we see him walk up towards the mound after on that phone in the dugout, or whatever they do in MBL, or MLB, sorry. And Dolphins down to their last 3 outs. Last chance here for them, as Weapon will be up at bat. And it looks like Super's making him call his shot. Weapon X ready and challenging the pitcher. Poseidon, we just did hear from him. A lot of chitter chatter on the field here as they talk back and forth to one another. And they're waiting for them to move away. And it looks like they're all ready to get this last inning under play here. For those just joining, it's the bottom of the 6th, which is the last inning of play. And the Dolphins, down 0-3 with only 2 hits today, are down to their last 3 outs. There are 8 teams in this league. Thank you, GGETGS, and CSU is better for the Follows. The umpire controlling the game here. Score is 3-0 at the top of your screen. Strike down the middle. The server, it's play.minecraftbaseball.com. It needs to be on 1.19.2. That's what I play on. It's a 1-1 count here for Weapon X. Swung on, hit up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. Almost didn't make it in time with a bad slide, but he does get in there for a single. We gotta get commentators. No, we don't. Oh, Bickham, every time, man. We gotta get off your For You page. That brings Hockey up at bat. He hasn't gotten a hit today, and it will remain that way as he pops out to the catcher directly behind him. I'll give some hate. That was horrible. Horrible swing. That's the 3rd pop-out. He did 3 pop-outs today. And that brings Goaty up at bat. He takes an ephus into the zone. And a steal from Weapon X. And he's caught stealing. What are they doing? What? What are they doing? Caught stealing, pop out behind him, and that ball would have been a 2-run homer. Just kidding. Ground rule double, I believe. I'm changing the FOV back because I can see when that's a home run. That's a joke. That ruins my commentary. What the fuck? Yeah, well, some dum-dum decided to tell me to change it down to 70 FOV. You're not dum-dum, by the way, Rybe. No worries. Ground rule double. 2 outs here. And that would have put a runner home. Or not home. Sorry, on third. That would have put a runner on third or home if he had gotten that steal. So a bit of a mistake there for the Dolphins. They're going to want that one back. Forcing down the middle for a strike. Yeah, but see, you can see hitboxes for everything, and that makes it really ugly. On 90 FOV, I can tell you when a ball's gone. On 70, not so much. And they're going to actually call that one a QP. So ball 1 for Bandelli. This game getting a little close. 1-0 count here for Bandelli. Ethos in the zone, swung on hard, an easy fly-out play here for Centex, and that is the ball game. Horrible hitting there from the Dolphins, a bad outing overall, and the Panthers take this one with relative ease, and the umpire calls the game there. And shifting over, we're going to have a bit of a talk with the umpire, see what was going through their head during that game. Live from the MBL post game, we have the umpires here, Ice Coffee and Alex C. 6 innings of good baseball.
What's up, stream?
How are you guys feeling?
I can't strike anyone out. I suck.
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I
First
agree.
call of the game, a bit of a controversial one. You called fair, but a foul hit down the foul line. Did you get a better angle of that one? Did you see that one back?
I was directly on the line. The ball 100% landed on the white line.
Unfortunately,
I think it was an extremely fair call.
we looked it back on the stream, but as I was saying in the stream, it is hard to make that call from home plate, and it really didn't affect too much. However, from that point out, very, very clean game. 1 ejection, I believe the first of the season, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. That would be correct.
On
Was it off white line? Because on my angle, it looked pretty fair.
It was like an inch off. It was a really hard call to make. Like
It was too close. In the clip that I was shown, and Alex will vouch for this, there was zero proof as
Oh, the
to
clip was horrendous.
there was no clip.
Has
So-
to be without a doubt evidence to overturn that call. So once again, the challenge review is the correct review process there. But again, a first ejection this season. I believe it's also a game suspension for him.
It is indeed a game suspension.
So an unfortunate
That is
outing
correct.
there from the Dolphins, but a pretty overwhelming one there from the Panthers. And we have the winning pitcher in this call as well, Poseidon. Able to get himself out of that sticky situation in the bottom of the 6th with catching the runner stealing.
Yeah. Thank God for Hyper. Best catcher in the league.
Best catch.
Couldn't agree more.
And I believe that's all from me. I'm going to send it off in here.
Do you want to ask any questions, Vision?
I don't think I have any questions personally.
Alex and I will take an interview.
I feel like that's why I kind
I'm
of
just
a bit of a post gamer, but I don't have any really questions for the umpires. You guys had a pretty good clean game overall. And
I'd like to think so.
in my opinion,
I gave Yeezys way too many chances.
Oh,
I gave him so many chances
if
to
it
just
was
back
me,
out
I
of what he was
would've
doing.
tossed
So.
him in like the 3rd inning. I don't deal with
Vision,
it.
can I ask you a question?
What's that?
So what was the chat talking about? Were they like the Panthers this game, or were they like rooting for the other team like they were last
They
time?
didn't really lean one way this game. Normally they really lean
Right.
to a team, but this game they were very middle of the road. Not too chatty, these guys.
I hope
Who
they
are we
were.
giving player of the
I hope
game?
they were rooting for me, bro. I had the game winning RBI against CGSO. Sorry, but
your owner, by the way, was watching from a hot tub smoking
Good.
a cigar.
That is
So-
correct. Nick, in fact, was watching from a hot tub. So
So I feel like that's kind of
can't vouch. He is actively in
Sigma-
chat right now. So
Actual Sigma take there, but anyway, that's all we got here from the MBL. I'm Vision. That was the regular season, I believe. Yeah, regular season between the Panthers
regular
and the
season
Dolphins.
game 8 for them.
Game 8.
5-2.
Game 8 for the Panthers.
Panthers
Or 6-2?
6-2 with the run differential of 9 after that game.
Let's
And
go,
that is all
baby.
we are normally live almost every day, so make sure to tune in tomorrow. There should be a game. Hopefully, you guys get one scheduled. And I will see you guys later.
I just want to say, everyone thought we were going to suck this year, but we're not. We're good. We're good. We're great.
And now's a good time to remind everyone in the chat. All-Star games just around the corner. Make sure to vote Vision SO5. It's an all-star second baseman. Thank you and good night.
Hey, vote